This is an overview of Lesson 1 of the Computer Science Work-Based Learning course, a lesson on employability skills. This is the lesson plan for week 1. You can see that the overview is that in the lessons, the students will be introduced into the Computer Science Work-Based Learning course. You'll go over the syllabus and explain what the course is about. Then you'll start with going over employability skills. The learning objectives are that students learn what employability skills, besides just computer programming, employers want, and they reflect on their own employability skills. The material is based on, well, first of all, here's the syllabus that you can use to explain the course. But the material on the skill sets are based on videos from LinkedIn. So you can see that short videos, most of them about 2 minutes in length. Click on it, you can see here they're well done professional videos that talk about things like how to work together as a team. How do you send an email professionally? How important is it to be punctual? These are the kind of things that students need to start to develop their employability skills and to prepare them to interact professionally with their mentor. You can see that the first day of the course in the detailed lesson plan is just really an overview of the course. And there are some slides you can show. I'll show you those in a few moments. And you basically go over what's going to happen in the course. And the second day is then focused on the employability skills, where they watch videos. We recommend an I do, we do, you do format for showing videos in class. In the I do, you as the instructor show the video to the entire class, pausing, giving them highlighted things that they could use for the discussion questions that are coming up in the activity guide. That's the I do portion. The you do portion is that they work with a partner to watch some of the videos. In this way they get some interaction, but they also get some time to kind of privately think. And any videos you can't do in class, you assign as work that they would do on their own. So in this case, there's only an I do and a you do where the students do it on their own. Going back to the lesson plan, you can see here that in the teacher-facing resources, you have overview slides that you can copy to your Google Drive and edit as you wish to provide an overview of the course. We also have 2 of the surveys the students will take. The first survey is part of the second day, where they're looking to internally to see how their own skill set matches up to what they saw in the video. So this is a copy of the survey that you can then copy to your own drive and give to the students so that they can check their own employability skills. The second survey is a survey that you give on project interest to start the industry project, and that's shown here. It's a relatively simple survey where you ask them, are they interested in a community-based, industry-based, or startup-based? And you can ask other questions here. But the idea is to ask enough questions to help you to form groups for the students to be teams to do the industry project together throughout the semester. But you want this on day 1 to start the process of forming teams. Here are some slides then that after the students have watched the employability skills videos, these slides can give you a guided discussion to get the students to reflect and think about what they learned. And again, these are optional to use, and you can copy and modify them as you wish. You will also see here a vocabulary list. The vocabulary list was designed by an EL teacher, English Language Learners teacher, to help with some of the trickier vocabularies. And it has links to definitions and ways to help students understand some of the tricky vocabulary they might encounter in the videos and the lesson material. Let's go over here to the student-facing activity guide that they'll do in day 2. And you have an answer guide here. So if we look at the activity guide, this is a document suitable to be put in Google Classroom, to be printed, but to be given to the students. Give some explanation about what they're doing here in day 2, why they're learning about employability skills, and it tells them what they're going to submit. And here they go in, and after watching each of the short videos from LinkedIn, they're asked to reflect. For instance, this one says, list the ways to make sure you are communicating effectively. And these are covered in the videos, and the students put their reflection on what they learned in their own words. And you can see a similar form for each of the questions here. Finally, we present them a graph of employability skills from the U.S. Department of Labor. So if we look at the employability skills graph, it talks about all the different forms of employability skills, interpersonal skills, technology use, etc. The idea is the students look at this, having watched the videos and reflected on their own, they start to think even more about how they would fit into the employability skills required in a workplace. So this has been an overview of Lesson 1. You should take a look at the lesson plan and copy it into your Google Classroom or whatever you use as a learning management system to organize your class and get it ready to instruct the students.